Hey guys, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. And do you have to look at me?
I thought you were still just watching your other
No.
paper.
So I am
Would you
here.
like this brown paper back?
Yeah, sure. So I am here today to. I don't have like a specific TBR for Hispanic Heritage Month. Heritage Month, unfortunately, because I am like very strange about the way that I compose my TBRs and stuff, and so this is a whole month, and I just feel kind of pressured, which makes no sense because it's a whole month instead of a week, but that's fine. So today, instead, I thought I would just show you some of the books that are on my TBR that are from Hispanic authors, and I organize my bookshelves according to like country or region. So basically, all the books that were in this little area are from like South America and the Caribbean and stuff. So um, I am going to be hopefully reading some of these soon. So if there's any that I specifically am going to be reading this like fall season, then I will mention that. But besides that, these are just books that are on my shelves. And if you have anything to say about them or feel like I should read them immediately, then please let me know. The first one is Dinner by Cesar Aida. I still don't know how to pronounce that. But this is I think he's Argentinian, and this is translated by Catherine Silver. So I'm very excited about that. I've read one other book by him. I'm going to be doing also like books that I've read by Hispanic authors that I recommend video, and so I will probably talk about that. But I think I read it was called Ghosts by him, which is good. And all of his books are like very petite and lovely, so that is nice. The next one that I have. Oh, I purchased from the author at like a street fair kind of thing, and that is The Encounter by Rita Workala. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I believe that she translated this herself because that's like her profession as a translator. I think mostly for children's books. I'm not sure, but this on the back, I'm just going to read you a little tiny bit of the blurb. It says, "Rite of Passage, Travelogue, Social Criticism, Denunciation of Environmental Disaster." And these are some of the facets of the ambitious novel by this Argentine resident of the United States. So it has to do with like the environment, and she like specifically mentioned how this is kind of like melting South America. It looks like South America. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and then I have a book by Isabel Allende, The Infinite Plan. I have started her very, very popular book, The House of the Spirits, but I have not finished it, unfortunately. I love it too and was really enjoying it, but again, I'm very strange with how I read lately, so that's on the back burner for now. And this is translated by Margaret Sayers Pedin, I don't know. And then I've got some books by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I have only read A Chronicle of Death Foretold by him, and I absolutely adored that book. It was so heartbreaking and so good. The first one I have here is the Spanish edition of Love in the Time of Cholera. And then I have 100 Years of Solitude and of Love and Other Demons. And this one I do plan on reading this fall. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to say the translators because there's like some more books and, you know, who wants that? The next one here is Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquivel. She is a Mexican author, and this is also another one that I'm planning on reading this fall. You can tell I'm trying to pick the easier ones. Not Love in the Time of Cholera in Spanish because ain't nobody ready for that. AKA, I'm not ready to read that yet. And then I have Signs Preceding the End of the World by Yuri Herrera. I picked this up on Rincey from Rincey Reads recommendation. I don't think that I'm planning on reading this fall, but hopefully maybe in the winter that will happen. And then, oh my gosh, I have The Feast of the Goat by Mario Vargas Llosa. And this one I am actually also planning on hopefully reading this fall. I put it on like some other kind of TBR, but I'm starting to get intimidated. I'm not getting intimidated necessarily by long books, but I'm getting intimidated by books where it's like the wording is super dense and packed in there. I don't know. So that was kind of my problem with the Isabel Allende book, is that there's just like so many words, which is great, but also mildly terrifying. And then I have How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accent by Julia Alvarez. Oh, and In the Time of Butterflies by Julia Alvarez. So that would be nice because I own 2 books by her and I have not read anything by her. And then I also have The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Gina Diaz, who is like Dominican American. So this is not translated. He lives in the U.S. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he lives in New York City, but he is of Dominican origin, which is where my mother's family is from. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was going to say that at the beginning of the video, and then Jake kind of distracted me. So, I'm really pumped. I feel like every time Hispanic Heritage Month comes around, I am like busy, and I'm sorry about the beeping. That's the rice cooker. And I'm never able to participate. So I'm hoping to at least like make some videos about it so that I can kind of participate in that sense. I'm also going to link below. My mom just happened to send me two two links to YouTube videos that are like songs. One of them is a really cheesy music video. I think it's called, oh shoot, I already forgot. I just listened to it. Adios le pido. The guy that wrote some other song that was also very famous. And then another one that's by Carlos Vives. That's El amor de mi tierra, which is like one of my favorite songs ever, at least like Spanish speaking songs, if that makes sense. So anyways, yeah, sorry, this is kind of like rambling and embarrassing. And yeah, let me know what you're reading for Hispanic Heritage Month. If you care that it's Hispanic Heritage Month, if you are of Hispanic origin, that would be cool to know. I feel like sometimes it's kind of hard, not hard to like tell. Not like I need to know, it's just fun. It's fun to be part of a community, and so I like to try to be part of this community whenever I can. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope everyone is having a super day.